What's up, guys? Welcome to Dahi Raids. We are going to clear out everything, get a big pile of silver, and help you all with the artifact enhancement events that we have left as well today. So I'm looking to do a bit of spring cleaning, and you're coming with me. We have, for the first time ever, I have maxed out my storage in accessories. 1500 out of 1500. So we're going to go through a bit of spring cleaning as well. I've also forged a load of stuff for CVC and all of that. So let's make money and make space and get the good gear in and out with the trash. So once more, we will be harnessing the power of the Hell Hades artifact extractor. And we'll be making sure that we can just basically go through all of the stuff with that. So this will be a little bit of a guide on how I do stuff. I have done videos on this previously, but it's always good to go through it again, and I thought this was a bit of an opportunity for me because I have such a pile of stuff here as well. It's also good for everybody to keep fresh with that website. It is so handy the way they have things structured on it now. It's unbelievable. It's a really, really good piece of work. So we're going to switch over and we're going to go to artifacts. Now, in this, what I'm going to do, I like to do my artifacts and accessories separate. So first of all, we're going to do accessories. And we are going to, everything is reset, but I always caution everybody, reset filter first. So that's the first thing. Then I'm going to do accessories first, so I'm going to go to that. Actually, I'll just show you back in game as well. If you have done a lot of farming and you want to get rid of stuff, you've already cleared out everything. You know, you've cleared out stuff already previously, all of that type of stuff, and you want to just do the new stuff. Click on just new, and then you can sort it by rarity. So say up to 4 5-star, and then uncommon and common, maybe even epic if you want, you know, and that will give you all of that stuff, and you can get rid from there, or you can untick epic and go 6-star, and you have a good bit of stuff to get rid of. So with the artifacts, I'm not really fussed. There's not too much, but if we done that in my accessories here, pop the filter open again and go to just new and go to where we rank in rarity. 5-star, just 5-star, 156, and of them, it's basically all the 5-star rare. That's 74 pieces I can clear out. Now, some of them are obviously of these special things, but that, if you don't have access to the artifact optimizer at all, I was about to point over here, which would be absolutely no use to you, but that's where my other screen is. If you don't have access to the optimizer, we can do it through here. It just gives you a limited selection. Go down and tick everything you want to get rid of. Obviously keep the special sets. You know, if you're doing it fast, that's what I'd do. I'd get rid of pretty much everything blue and 5-star, unless it's a banner and it has speed, maybe. But I'd hold on to the special sets, and that's a much quicker way to do it for you if you're not using the optimizer. So let's flick over to the optimizer now anyway, and we can look at our ranks. So I'm going to go 5-star, I'm going to go common, uncommon, rare, maybe even epic as well, but 5-star only. Equipped, not equipped, and let's see, exclude substats, speed. So if it has speed in it, I don't want to get rid of it. I want to keep it. Okay, so exclude substat speed. And then we also want to go show set. And we move this to, unless they have changed it, we're going to bring that to no set bonus. So that should be, let me scroll down to see if there's any different options, because it has changed twice in the time I've seen it, I think. No, nothing else there. So no set bonus is the one I want. So that's all the standard accessories. And we can see here that everything is just a standard piece. Now, that's 119 pieces. But I think I'm pretty okay, I think, with getting rid of all of that. There's nothing there that I would have any qualms about. There's no speed on anything. It's no special pieces. It's from all across the thing. It's 5-star only. Common, uncommon, rare, and epic. So I'd be quite happy to go with this. Sell mode at all. Okay, everything's highlighted. And if we go back over here, we have 119 showing here. So we have 119 showing there. And if we go back over to the game itself, or not the game itself, the optimizer, going backwards, we have 119 here. So that's happy days for me. And if we have, click in there, we can have a quick scroll. We see that special sets don't seem to be selected at all, because I know I always say it, but trust but verify. You know, I have a good range of stuff. I have a good range of accessories there, but very easily, like if all of a sudden I was got the 2 blood shield bits were gone in this set, I've none for that faction, and that leaves me severely limited for various different things. So I always have a quick scan down through it. I'm pretty confident this time that everything matches up. Anyway, I know we found one the last time that was incorrect, but the numbers didn't match up, whereas this time they do. So I'm not particularly worried, which is why I'm going so fast. And I think we're okay to sell 119 pieces there. And that's made me 6.2 million. If only it was in the real world. So like and subscribe, guys, so as I can get a bit of that cold hard cash in. So that's the accessories done. Now, we also mentioned that the artifacts was extremely full. So we're looking to get rid of that. And just to click out of here, you can see I'm up to 16.9 million. Now, for some people, that's a load. And for some people, I'm an absolute pauper. Such as life. Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle of those two things. So artifacts, we're going to do pretty much the same thing. Going to transition back over here. We're going to go to we're going to reset filter first. We're going to go to artifacts. We're going to go, why is this unequipped? Okay, it's on, it's just reset. Okay, we need to reset this up here as well. I think that, yeah, okay, you need to exit. You don't want to reset list, you need to exit list. So there you go, we're all learning at the one time. So accessories, reset filter. Now there we go. So we're going to artifacts, we're going to not equipped, We're going to rarity, common, common, rare, epic. We're going rank 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exclude substats. Speed. I said this before, but Saf or anybody, I don't know who looks after the website, who is the actual dev on that. It may be Saf, if it is you, fantastic work. But would we be able to get an exclude primary stat as well, instead of an include primary stat? Like for selling purposes, I think an exclusion list is better, no? Could be wrong, could be wrong. Maybe that's actually probably just how my mind works. Anyway, so 131 artifacts there, and they are for epic, rare, uncommon, and common. None of them have speed. Now, this opens me to selling every single pair of boots that has speed as the main stat in this, which is why I want it here. If we had exclude substat and exclude main stat, I just exclude speed and speed twice, done. But what we're going to do here is we're also going to look at artifact rating and go bin, weak, very weak, average, and then we're also going to do the same on this side, up to strong, and that's going to get rid of 47 artifacts for me. Now, is there anything in this that I don't want to get rid of? Looking at this, not particularly. We do have some, what's that, impulse, or one of them, it's the live arena set. So maybe could keep those. Merciless I like to keep, and Slayer I like to keep, and then we have the pinpoint stuff as well. So I might keep those, but what I will do is I'll go sell mode, I'll go sell list, oh, add all, yes, sell list, sell all, and if we flick back over, it's 47 there, it's 47 here, so that is all good. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back down to the bottom here, and I'm going to just manually remove the ones that I don't want to sell, just because I'm extra cautious around. I definitely don't need to be so cautious around protection and stone skin. I have way too much. I need to roll that up. And I recently got instinct, so you can see where this is. I need a bit more of a fine-tooth comb. This is the broad sweep, getting rid of stuff. But what I need to do is I need to go in and yeah, where am I? Here, look. Yeah, I need to go in and I need to roll up this stuff. I just need to start rolling everything, and I'm a little bit stuck as regards some of that, but I will get rid of most of it in time, and that's what the artifact events are best for, is selling all this stuff, getting a pile of money, and getting oh, we wanted to keep that impulse stuff as well, didn't we? I knew there was one more. Where are we here? I'm not too bothered about supersonic, although supersonic can be pretty sexy. Yeah, zeal. And the only reason I'm keeping this, like, I don't think they're they're not bad. The only reason I'm keeping zeal and impulse, I want to keep them for the Marius missions, because there are missions there where it's like equip 4 pieces or equip 6 pieces. And if you look at this, like helmet, shield, glove, body, boot, I don't even have 6 pieces. So I need to do more live arena. So that's why I want to hold on to these particular sets. But it's shown me 32 pieces there, and I can just pretty much sell those. I'm not going to worry too much about that. And that's made me another million. and then I can go in and roll stuff up. So I'm nearly done with the... Let's see, where are we? Nearly done with the artifact enhancement event. But we've fallen shy, so I'm going to roll up a few bits and pieces now, and let's see if we can get some trebs or some quads, if there is such a thing existing in the world. So what I always like to do is I like to go to my speed stuff first. But let's go new. Why is there no, there's no such thing as new artifacts? That's a bit odd. Surely that's a bit odd. Right, let's change that a bit then. Let's look at substats speed. And I'll look at Slayer because it's bright and shiny. And I'm not selling, I'm rolling up this time. Okay, speed and accuracy, not too bad. And remember, Slayer isn't just it's not just a damage set. That's going to give a grand spread, whatever. I'll roll it to 16 for the tournament. It's going to give a grand spread, so it'll do. But Slayer isn't just a damage set. Everybody thinks of it as a nuker set. But if you look at this, yes, crit rate, crit damage, speed. But this here fills this champion's turn meter by 5% per hit, per the first hit on each enemy from AoE attacks. Okay, so I think that's worded incorrectly. It's not just the first hit total. So on Hydra, it's because of multi-hit skills. So you're not, if you have a triple hit or AoE skill, you're not getting 15% per hit on it or per attack on an enemy. You're just getting it for the first hit. So I don't know why they don't just say, because it's not per attack, it's per enemy. So it is per, yeah. Anyway, so if you hit 4 enemies, you'll get 20%. So for the likes of Hydra, let's say you're running Nekmotar in lead, you could have him hitting all of those and he's getting 20% of his turn meter back every time there's an AoE. If you have Lydia, she's doing her A2, which is what you want out there mostly. She's going to get that, she's going to get 20% fill off of that as well. So bear it in mind for AoE attacks, for support people as well, because it is very good, very worthwhile. Now, what else do we have? Actually, let's look for rank and rarity. Let's go 6-star mythical. This is what we want. No bueno. Okay, speed. Speed, accuracy, crit damage. Okay, 2 in crit damage. I'll not be too angry at that. Resistance and speed. Can I re-roll that? I've none in... Let's do it for the video. HP, crit damage, okay, defense and resistance. So yeah, that wasn't very good. We also have Merciless Piece here already rolled. Feral, we have some stuff to roll as well. No, everything done pretty much already there. Righteous. Instinct. No, won't be rolling that. Okay. Let's try it just because I have the silver at the moment. Okay, so now I have to go to 16 with this. Excellent, I'm glad I did. So that is actually a triple roll in speed, in a speed set. This is actually a really good glove now. Even though it's only popped up on Hell Hades Optimizer as very strong, it's a speed bonus in a speed set. It's a 23 piece. It's probably one of my fastest gloves now. Then we look at protection. And let's see if we can get some hits here. And when I say hits, I mean on a good stat, not on flat attack. Oh, it's HP percent, 17 speed. I mean, I'm going to use this anyway. Excellent. That is superb. And I'm actually not joking. These are probably some of my fastest pieces now. No, I'm not going to do that. Not even for the video. Lethal, I've just rolled a ball of these. This is not great really, so it may end up getting a reroll. If I get... yeah, that's not a great spread at all. Speed, yeah, no, let's rework. I shouldn't rework this at all. It's silly. Accuracy, resistance, HP, speed seems awfully familiar, but it is better than what it was. No, not re-rolling you. Savage, already done. Relentless, I didn't even know I had any mythical relentless pieces, but let's see if we can get some speed in this. Okay, let's see if we can get more. Ooh, I take that to I'll take that to 16 anyway. Yeah, that's a bit naff, but I'm not going to re-roll up with 2 rolls in speed, unfortunately. Okay, and this is kind of my process for finding speed on my account, to be honest. This is not really a good glove to roll at all, so I'm not going near that again. Speed, crit damage. That was awful. That was about the worst roll it could have went. HP, crit rate, speed, tack. So that could be a Rotos glove if it rolls right. We bring it to 12. Eesh, no. We'll see. HP, crit rate, attack, speed. Just going straight to 16. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's godlike. That's godlike. So if we were to look at... well, Rotos and Mountain King really, I think, are the two that benefit solidly from that. Wow, I have a lot of HP lethal boots. No, trash. Mind you, there's greater minds than me that could tell me. Mind you, some of the stuff I have kept, greater minds than me would tell me is trash. Okay, we have to bring that to... okay. To the top. Crit rate. Yeah, but it's protection and it has speed, so it has to be rolled. It must be rolled. And we got 1 in speed and 1 in attack. That's not awful. 2 in attack. Yeah, why not? 2 in attack, 2 in speed. I'll take it. I mean, it's not going to be my pièce de résistance or anything. And then Instinct. I think Instinct is quite overrated for a set that gives you speed. Do you know what? I think if they changed Instinct to be 6% and 10% for 2 pieces, everybody would be mad for it. They would be absolutely mad for it. But for 4 pieces, for some reason, people just aren't really fussed at all. And like the only difference is the between it and lethal is one gives you, or am I wrong here? Am I lying? 25% defense. Okay, but I mean it's 12% speed as well, so there's no bad way for this to roll, really. I don't think. I'm going to prove myself wrong here. That's probably the worst way. No, that'd still be good. I'll still be happy with that. Somebody will get that and benefit, I'm sure. I'm looking at the other screen. Yeah, it's coming up God, like. This is all going into resistance now, right? I thought that was percent. Rework. I shouldn't be reworking these guys. I keep saying it, but I keep doing it. Paid off. I'm a genius. Genius. Let's go one more anyway. Go into speed. Go on. Crit rate. Okay. Now this is going to 16. Ooh, that took it. Ooh. Quad. Nice. Nice. I think that might be my first ever quad. It is entirely possible that's my first ever quad. Okay. That if that's not godlike, I'll be very perplexed. This is coming up alright as well. I'm going to not roll this up fully because I'll get... I vary between breadth and depth. So if I want a breadth of equipment to benefit my overall account, I'll only roll to 8 and 12 because it makes the most use of my silver to get stuff rolled up as broadly as possible. And then when I'm specifically going for stuff, I'll roll deeper, so I'll find that good stuff, the best rating stuff, and roll them up higher. X3 HP, crit damage, speed. Janie Mac, they yeah, we'll roll these to 8. But I've well surpassed the threshold for Dana Gloompiercer or whatever her name is. Actually, that can go to 12. Meh. At this stage, so I should definitely check on that. So that's been my rolls, guys. I'm gonna try this one too. Resistance and speed in a resistance speed set, not to be sniffed at. That will get rolled to 16, but not right now. Ooh, this is quite nice. That's made for like cardio or something. Resistance. Oh, well, the accuracy is probably moot. Okay, so look, that's my process for rolling up. I will probably get more stuff. This looks like a sexy piece here. I'll probably get more stuff and bring a lot of this further. Oh, there we go. That's it. Game over now anyway. But I got it to 12 and I got speed and crit rate in a merciless one piece. So that's pretty good. So that's on a high, guys. That's my process and that's my rolls. That's kind of what I do when I'm going through rolling stuff up for the artifacts events and having a clean out and all that kind of thing. Now, I used all my silver on this unnecessarily. I did not need to do that at all. And the reason I have done that and don't care, even though this artifact event is ending and the next one is starting in a day. Yeah, so it'll be starting on Friday. And I don't care that I've missed out on that stuff, is because we're going to be farming some more Fire Knight and possibly even some Ice Golem before that starts up. And there's going to be Dungeon Divers as well to do, so we're going to have to do a lot of farming. And if I look back to the game here, I clicked into the wrong thing. This is all done. You know, handily completed with all that rolling that I done there. But if I look back to the game, I've 298 pieces in here. So I have an absolute ton of stuff and a ton of accessories as well. So I've a load more stuff to sell. So I'm not bothered about that. So if you're doing purely for the fusion, don't do what I did just there. I'm going to collect all of this stuff now and sell off more of that. So I'll have the silver reserves built up again so that I can tackle the artifact event in the next one. One final tip, and you may or may not have seen me talking about this before, is when you are going through your stuff, let's exit out of that. We'll reset the filter. When you're going through the stuff on here to re-roll, if you want your cheapest way forward, do something like this. I don't have any because I've done it already. Let's see, is that everything? It is, and I've just sold a lot of stuff as well, remember. But if we put it there, if we put it between 12 and 15, we can see I've a ball of stuff at 12 that I need to roll up. But oftentimes I do have stuff rolled to 15 or 14, and if I put the two measures to 14 and 15, it'll list whatever is here, and then I can just go from here. I can go from that screen into the game and just find those pieces and roll them up, and it'll save me a bunch of money. It'll save a bunch of silver. So I'll give you, for example here, between 11 and 12, or actually 11. So that's what I do. It highlights those pieces, and remember, in an artifact event, it is only the pieces at 4, 8, 12 and 16 that give you any points for the event. It doesn't matter how many, like if you roll 1,000,000 pieces from 6 to 7, it's not going to give you any points. You're going to have a big fat duck egg. Whereas with this here, you're able to find what's closest to your next thing for point. As you can see, I have a load of stuff there at 11, so I could possibly roll them up and get some easy points off that. Anyway, that's my final tip for the artifact event. That's my process. That's my selling and rolling and optimizer usage and all that kind of thing. Like and subscribe, guys, if that was any use to you, and I will catch you in the next one.